What's good, everybody? It's Vaughn, and this is where you get that knowledge that you don't get in college. Everyone's saying that we're heading into a recession, so what should you do? I know some of you may be scared because the media is portraying that there's going to be a recession and it's going to be worse than ever before. But the truth is, market corrections are necessary and it may not affect you as badly as you think it will. When it comes to real estate market crashes, it's unlike the stock market where you can see a 40 to 50% drop overnight. With real estate, it takes time. It takes place over the course of a few years. And in fact, not all markets are the same, which means that not every state and zip code will be affected in the same manner. Some states will see a drastic decrease in home prices, whereas others will only see a slight decline, and some prices may not change at all. But here are a few things that you can do to be proactive rather than reactive if you're a homeowner with equity in your home. And just to make things clear, this is not advice. I'm just providing this information for educational purposes only. Number one, since housing prices are high and you've probably seen some of the houses in your area selling for ridiculous prices, you could go ahead and do a cash out refinance, which means that you would be going to the bank and you would be refinancing your mortgage, getting into a new mortgage, and you could take the equity out of your property in cash. Since interest rates have gone up significantly, this approach may not suit your situation. However, this can be a viable option because depending on how much equity you have and how much cash you're pulling out of that property, you could use that capital to invest in another income producing asset that could potentially generate an income stream that would offset the cost of your current home. If you do not already have a plan in place for the cash that you'll be pulling out of your property, I would not suggest going with this option because once you elect to do a cash out refinance, your monthly payments could increase. And although you have that cash on hand, you will immediately have to make higher monthly payments on a monthly basis. Number two, FHA has just approved the 40-year mortgage as a modification. So if the house that you're living in is somewhere that you see yourself living long term, you could go ahead and modify your loan so that you can significantly decrease your monthly payments. And like I said earlier, this video is for people who have equity in their home. So that means that you've owned your home for quite some time now. Depending on where you are in your life, you could be looking to downsize. So another way that you could take advantage of this option is by modifying your loan, moving out of your house, putting a tenant in place, and renting that property out so that you can get a higher cash flow. But where would you go? You could look to purchase another house using the NACA program, the USDA, and if you're a veteran, you can also use the VA loan. Or if you do not want to take advantage of those programs, if you haven't purchased a home within the last 3 to 4 years, you still qualify for a FHA mortgage. So you could purchase another property using a FHA loan as well. Option number three, since your home has significantly increased within the past few years, I'm sure you want to take advantage of that, but you may not want to sell your home. And if that's your case, then this option is for you. You could apply for a home equity line of credit, also known as a HELOC. This product is simply a revolving loan that is collateralized by your home. When it comes to HELOCs, interest rates can be variable or fixed, and the one that you choose is completely up to you. Since interest rates have significantly increased and you don't know whether they're going to go up or they're going to go down, and you would like to take advantage of them if they continue to go down, then you could get a variable interest rate. But if you believe that interest rates are going to continue to go up and you would like to lock in a fixed interest rate, you could look for a home equity line of credit with a fixed interest rate. Many of the home equity line of credit have interest-only payment. One of the benefits of a home equity line of credit is that it allows you to have access to the equity in your home at your own discretion. The great thing about a home equity line of credit is that you only pay against what you borrow. So if you have a home equity line of credit for $100,000 and you only borrow $20,000, you'll only be paying interest on the $20,000 that you borrow. But if you don't borrow anything from your home equity line of credit, then you don't have to pay anything at all. But at least you'll have access to that capital if need be. And the fourth and final option, get rid of it. Just sell it. The objective is to buy low and sell high. If you're tired of the place, just move to a better space. Because if you're not happy where you are, just move to a place where they treat you like a star. The market is going to correct itself at some point. No one knows exactly when, but all you can do is prepare. So take the necessary steps that is required for you to weather the next storm and put yourself in a position so that you can capitalize if or when it does occur. I'd like to thank you for your time. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button and share this video with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell so that you're notified whenever I post a new video. I see you later.